Oh, I bought that game that we talked about. What's it called? Gunvolt?
Oh, a Sewer Striker Gumbolt. Okay.
That thing. Yes, I bought it, so I started playing that a little bit. I don't remember where I left off. I haven't beaten it, but I know I started playing that too.
Okay.
It's pretty fun, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I like it.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm planning on getting it soon-ish, so just giving you enough time to beat it.
Yeah, exactly. I think you'll like it too. It's pretty fun.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I should actually start the whole thing, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah.
Whatever
Let's
gets
do
like
that.
All right. So, what's this? What the fuck? What podcast is this? Podcast number 30, I believe.
I don't know.
Fuck. Welcome to podcast
37.
number. Welcome to podcast number. The Ninbits podcast number 30. It is October 4th, 2016. Now I'm going to be able to date this because it's really weird to just post the date on the video itself. I don't feel like doing it anymore, so I'm sending it right now.
Yeah, that's a lot easier actually.
Yeah. Well, we have a bit of news, and now we don't have a
Yeah.
lot of sounds in the background. Now, Eric,
Yes.
give me a summary of your week.
Summary of my week: school, work, school, homework, 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 and then some Pokemon Go. That Gunvolt game. I can't remember the name of the damn game. No Man's Sky. And believe it or not, which is a dumb game. Sorry if people like it, but I downloaded that mobile game that PewDiePie came up with. What is it? PewDiePie's Tuber. That was so dumb. I stopped playing it already.
Now, you played it?
I played it for like 5 minutes.
Why?
I don't know, because it was number one on the App Store. So I figured it must be good if it's number one. Nope, it sucked. It's horrible.
I might check it out. I don't know. I don't have space on my phone to download that shit. But
Yeah,
tell me.
I don't think it's worth your space.
No, but tell me. What do you think about No Man's Sky?
I got bored of it, dude. Really, really quick. And I was so excited for it too, but I got super bored of it very, very quickly.
How many hours did you play?
I think I played for like about 7 or 8. Not that much.
Well, that sounds like enough. It's usually apparently it's kind of a drag. It's kind of a grind. The
Yeah,
whole thing. Did you even get off the planet?
I did get off the planet. Yeah, I got off the planet. I think I got as far as building the hyperdrive. That's where I left off. So I got off the planet by collecting the sources for my ship. And then I figured out how the system works. You know, like what is it? Like replenishing your health, the plane or the ship and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually I had to build that hyperdrive to travel to a different galaxy. So I was able to do that, and that's where I left off, dude. After that, I kind of got bored.
Okay.
It's
Well.
it's just like repetitive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically what a lot of people have been saying about No Man's Sky.
I was so excited for that game too, to be honest with you.
Well, that's the way that cookie crumbles, and that
Yeah.
cookie crumbled really fast.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh well. How's it going with Twilight Princess?
With Twilight Princess, all I'm really trying to do is get to the what do you call it? So that my amiibo can work.
Yeah.
What
Wait.
the
So
hell is it?
have you actually been playing it?
Yeah, I have actually. Not a lot, but I have been playing it. Yeah, little here, little there, but yes, I have been playing a little bit of it.
I would expect you to finish it by now.
Yeah, I don't know. You would think, huh?
Well, I mean, is that really all the games you've been playing? I guess. Oh yeah, you said
Yeah.
a Sewer Striker Gumbolt.
Yeah, that too. I don't remember, like I said, which boss I left off at, but I have been playing that one. I've been getting a little bit of gameplay into it.
But you say it's fun.
It is fun. Yes, it's a ton of fun. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Mega Man with an extra little twist to it, but I like it. It's really, really fun.
Okay, I might check it out soon. Ish. I'm waiting for the physical copy to come out because I want both games.
There's a physical copy coming out?
I told you before. Don't shut your mouth. I told you about this.
Damn it! I totally forgot about it.
I told you.
I know you did, but I forgot. I just remembered now that you mentioned it again. I got the digital, but oh well, who cares? Too late now.
Well, I guess I'm move on to my end. What have I been doing? What have I been doing? What have I been? Okay, well, I've been playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I'll tell you that much. Yeah,
Oh
not
yeah.
yeah,
So you
not
still haven't beaten
finished.
that yet?
No, I'm not finished. I was actually going to go on a bit of a grind today. I
Uh
had
huh.
troubles with a boss, so I beat one boss that was a little difficult from one of the side quests, and I
Hmm.
beat it. And I was going to go to the story itself, and that was today. I was going to go like a 3-4 hours playtime to finish it up. I haven't done it yet. I'll do it after
Hmm.
this podcast is over, and I'll probably give my full thoughts on the game next week. But I
Right.
mean, I also downloaded the DLC for Ace Attorney: Spirit of Justice.
Okay.
It's basically a case where everything goes. It feels like it goes back to the status quo. Well, of the very original trilogy of the games. You
Hmm.
control Phoenix, you have your partner, and then you meet other characters you haven't seen in years.
Hmm.
It was very nostalgic. I'm not one for nostalgia, but that felt nice. It was nice.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that was nice. And I played. So I'll tell you what I played. What else I played by getting into the news.
All right.
All right, so I played this new ROM hack actually.
Oh, you text me literally about this before we started this. Uh huh.
Yes, it's called Super Mario 64 Last Impact, not related to Third Impact for from Evangelion, but
Uh.
this game it's just that it's a ROM hack.
Hmm.
It's really wonky with the controls. I played it with a 360 gamepad.
Uh huh.
It I mean I don't usually play emulation, so playing with the pad was really weird because
Hmm.
you have to set the controls and whatnot. But I mean it plays well enough. There is a bit of lag as you would expect from an emulator. I mean emulators have not become perfect
Hmm.
even after all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does not run at at a specific like rate. So
So it's
not
a little choppy.
yeah, it drops frames at times. Like the
Ugh.
jump, yeah, the jump feels slow. Like
Hmm.
you can account for lag with the emulator and whatnot.
Right.
So yeah, so what can I say about this game? It's very much Super Mario 64 with some different things. For example, camera controls are different. No more Lakitu camera. You control the angle of the camera with the control pad. You
Hmm.
control your camera with R, and it centers behind Mario. But the both cameras are super slow.
Hmm.
So yeah, you press it, the camera slowly moves to behind Mario.
Right.
It's not very intuitive. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. And then okay, so this thing has a lot of new additions. I played the first world. I got the first 5 stars.
Hmm.
So the first mission was getting through some weird bridges where there was the fusses. Remember the fusses from Yoshi's Island?
I do.
So you touch them and you completely fuck up the view of Mario.
I like distorted the screen, right?
Yeah, well,
Yep.
actually, I think all what it does it's messes with the colors and
Uh
it
huh.
adds some weird glitches to the platforms. And
Hmm.
Mario, if you stand still, Mario spins in place.
Hmm.
So that was the first star. You go through some bridges and bam, you're done. I collected the 100 coin star. I collected the red coins. I collected this easy as hell mission, which is you rescuing a bunny by. Okay, remember the spiky bombs from? I believe it's also from Yoshi's Island. Not
Hmm.
the spiky bombs, but these spiky ball characters with weird happy faces. They're
Yeah.
in this game. Yeah, there's a lot of new things. I mean, I appreciate that because there's a lot of new games. It's really weird because the fuzzies are really weird looking, because like they look like images, but they have still weird models. They have the aesthetics of Yoshi's Island,
Uh huh.
which is just makes it strange to watch. There's wigglers everywhere in this first level for some reason.
Right.
Let's see. And then I finish out on the mission that you had to play tag with a monkey.
Wait,
Who
what?
you gotta play tag with I guess a gorilla.
Okay.
Yeah, the gorilla looks super sad. He's like, hey, no one wants to play with me. Who will play with me? And well, I didn't play tag with him. I said, fuck you, I'm gonna go get the red coins.
Right.
And it was played, as I said, really janky. Like you try to go up platforms, sometimes the platform doesn't recognize you grabbing onto it, and you just bounce back.
Uh huh.
So there's a lot of that. There's a lot of it. And Mario sometimes doesn't have a shadow when you jump. Do you know how in Mario 64 you had a shadow under you? You had a
Uh-huh.
shadow and you would be able to see where you're gonna land and whatnot. This doesn't have that in a few places, and it's really weird when you're platforming on top of areas that you're supposed to not fall off from and into
Right,
your.
like just platform areas.
Yes, and that's bad. That's really bad. That's not
Right.
good. If you don't have platform, you can't ground pound into your own, so you can live. But that's basically it. Oh yeah, and I got one. I had to climb up a tree. It was horrible because the camera kept getting stuck in places. So yeah, it's okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'd seen people saying that, man, this is amazing and whatnot, but no, it's not. It's not amazing. It's at best. The first level looked really bored. Like it's not very pleasing to look at the level.
Hmm.
It looks feels very generic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's music that was created exclusively for this one, so that's cool.
Oh, okay.
The music, it's okay though. It's just okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was what I've been playing, and you can download it right now. Nintendo's not gonna take it down. This is a ROM.
No, I don't think so.
This
It
is a
doesn't sound
ROM.
like it's something they would take down.
Yeah, this is a ROM hack. By the way, things that I miss is that you get power ups from Super Mario Galaxy. You get the Cloud Mario. You get B Mario.
Oh, they implemented that into the game too?
Mm-hmm. Also
Oh.
forgot to add that you no longer had a health meter combined with the drowning meter, as I like to call it.
Uh-huh.
So now if you are losing health, you can't get it back by jumping into the water. And
Uh-huh.
so yeah, no more of that cheating bullcrap. So no more cheating for that. But yeah, that's the
Mm.
game. If you want to give it a shot, it's well, you can find it. There's a few websites that already reported on it, and it's easily found on YouTube, and it's really easy to set up. There's even a
Hmm.
tutorial made by the same person who made the game. So I mean, the video for the tutorial is like 1 minute 20 seconds. So yeah, you should be fine. You should be able to set it up.
Hmm.
So yeah, give it a shot if you
So
want.
it doesn't sound like it was pretty hard or hard at all
It was
to
not
set up, right?
difficult. Yeah, and it comes with the 4x3 in a widescreen version.
Oh, okay.
So like I said, want to check it out? Go for it. Now, tell me, Eric, where
Yes.
were you when Handheld was killed?
Hank Hill.
Handheld.
Hank Hill. Just kidding.
You killed my joke horribly. Anyway, man, man, you killed that super hard.
Yes.
Man,
I'm
this
glad I
this is what I'm gonna buy you the parties.
did.
Alright, so an interview with Jack Tretton. He was the former head of Sony Computer Entertainment.
Hmm.
He mentions how the beta didn't hit the masses because the market was now taken by mobile, you know. But funny enough, he doesn't mention the 3DS.
Of course he won't.
Yeah, of course he won. I mean, but yeah, he seems kind of sore about the whole thing.
He's super sore about it, yeah.
And the funny thing, the beta is a really good system. I mean, just
Dude, it's just I talked to you about it what yesterday. It just
mhm.
didn't like you said it didn't take off good in the U.S., but it's alive and well in Japan.
Yes, it's the price of the memory sticks. They're
Right.
really pricey. Even a 4
Right.
gigs one, it's $10. You can get
Yep.
an SD card of 32 gigs for $10.
Hmm.
These things are overpriced because they're made
Not
specifically.
used.
No,
Yeah.
no, and I'm talking used still. You can buy and use, but you can.
No. No, I mean they're not being used like for a lot of other electronics. They're not like
Oh,
universal, like an SD card,
I don't
like a
think
micro
they're.
SD card.
I don't think they're universal. Period. I think they're only
Yeah.
available for the Vita or the PlayStation TV.
The place the P or I think those were the same ones that the PS Plus PSP used, did it, aren't they?
No,
Because remember how
no, they're actually different.
oh god, but those PSP ones were pretty much expensive as well, dude.
I believe that's the case, yeah, because I do recall they look different. I
Yeah.
might be wrong. I haven't checked my PSP in a while.
Yeah.
So, he went on that IGN show and said those things, but they're most well, he's kind of right. He's kind of right. Come on, man. Remember, you know how much the 3DS has been selling? 68
Yeah.
million compared to
Yeah.
the DS 120 million whatnot. But I mean,
Yeah.
no one really thinks about how the 3DS has been out for 5 years. How long was the DS out for?
I can't even remember, dude.
I can see those numbers going up when the new when the 3DS comes, when
Well,
the Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out. What's up?
you got to look at it too. It's like I think this has been a point that's been made several times, but mobile gaming is now in the form of smartphones, dude. That's what's taking over, which is why I think Nintendo's finally starting to move into that platform by releasing games like Super Mario Run. But
But very
that's
limited.
a main reason, dude, why mobile gaming is not doing as good because now it's more like smartphone mobile gaming
Yeah,
versus handheld.
yeah, but it's very limited. To be fair,
Yeah, yeah,
they're
absolutely it is.
they're trying to keep the market. They want to get that market back, and it's possible if they do it right.
Hmm.
I think they can do it.
Hmm.
All right, so are you getting the NES Mini?
I am, yeah. I think I told you that my wife is super excited about it out of
Right,
all people.
right. But fuck that. Are you getting the Famicom Mini?
I wish, but it's a Japan only.
Fuck it. So? It's not region
So
lock. It's not
it's
really.
it's not. No, I didn't look into it. It's not region locked.
It it just is only uses an HDMI port.
Well, well, it's already. Oh, well, that's true, and the software's already built in, so it's not
Yes,
like you.
of
Yeah.
course. And it is exactly how it sounds. It will look exactly like you think it will.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with two controllers.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with different games, actually.
Oh, I didn't see that part, dude.
Yep, on November 10th in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here's the exclusives for Famicom, which is G-Air Kung Fu, Atlantis no Naso, Salmon Ski, Supari Sumo, River City Ransom,
Hmm.
Final Fantasy 3,
Hmm.
and Mario Club Golf. Actually, wait, and Down Down Street Challenge. There you go.
Hmm.
So, weird additions because our exclusives are Bubble Bobble, Castlevania 2, Donkey Kong Jr., Final Fantasy, Kid Icarus, Punch Out, Star Tropics, and Tecmo Bowl. So, I mean, it's kind of weird that they're getting Final Fantasy. Well, Final Fantasy 3 was a Japan exclusive, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're not getting that one. And funny enough, they didn't get Dragon Quest.
It is funny enough, actually. You
Yeah,
would think they would.
yeah, because that the game's really popular over there, so it's really strange that they didn't get something like this.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, speaking of the mini, did you read about all the details that were released about it?
About what?
The mini, the NES mini.
Well, yeah, I've seen the majority of them. Like, for example, one of the major complaints that I've been hearing is that the controller is too short.
Yeah, I mean,
But I've heard some of the details. Obviously, it looks a lot better than the original. Even though you can put it into CRT mode if you want to. It's got four save points, if I'm not mistaken, that you can
mhm.
save to it. Again, the controllers are short.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
mean,
all I can think off the top of my head.
well, I got the full details here. So yes, as you
Mm,
said, 4 suspend points for each title. You can
hmm.
you can even lock your save so you don't accidentally save over them.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, though, again, you need to be close near the console because you actually need to press the buttons on the console itself.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, it's not a big deal. I can just get a bigger HDMI cable, just keep it close to me, because you need to
Yep.
be close to it. I know, maybe they'll give you a huge HDMI cable. Who knows? I don't
You
know.
never know.
No, but and each title looks amazing. I mean, you know how in the Wii U they look super dark, like the colors lose a lot of their
Hmm.
like, well, vibrancy, I guess. And as you said, the filters. It has a 4:3 mode. It has a CRT mode with scan lines and all that shit. You
Hmm.
even have pixel perfect mode.
There you go. That's the one that I heard. That is a pretty good one.
Yeah, and I like the menus. I don't know if you've seen about the menus, and it's a
No.
really catchy theme for the
Hmm.
system for exclusive for the system itself.
Hmm.
Have you heard it?
No, I haven't. Is it
Oh,
pretty cool?
oh yes, it's really cool. You really should listen to it.
I will.
I'll probably put it in the. I mean, it's probably be when we go to the topic. We'll probably put it in the middle,
Hmm.
so you'll
That's a good
see.
one.
Yeah. All right. So, hey, did you know that Mario's 25 years old?
I did
Did you?
because they finally revealed his. Yeah, they revealed his age.
And I saw a lot of people complaining that no, he's not. I mean, he doesn't look 25. Everyone's just saying that because of his mustache. Mustache. No, that's the only reason. What? 25-year-old can't have no mustache? Mustache, huh?
No, apparently not.
Well, fuck you. You don't tell a man how to grow his mustache. Just because I can't grow a mustache as good as Mario doesn't mean I can be older. Fuck. Well, yeah, that's really it. That's really it. Nothing much to it. But hey,
Right.
Eric, you have Amazon Prime, don't you?
I love my Amazon Prime, and yes, I
I
do.
bet you do. Well, then that means you had the chance to use Twitch Prime.
Oh, I
Like
already
connect.
did.
Yes, you connected your account. I bet, huh?
Oh, I sure did.
Cool. So for those who don't know, Amazon reveals the new perks just for having the Prime membership. Like you can get free loot every month for a different games depending.
Mm-hmm.
For example, this month is Hearthstone,
Mm-hmm.
and then every month you get an indie game for free, just
Yep,
like
for
that.
free.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But the most interesting additions, personally speaking, is when you link them, you get an ad-free experience on Twitch. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's cool. Exclusive emotes, chat batch, and the ability to sub every 30 days to one streamer, which can be
Mm-hmm.
really helpful for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And so, actually, gotta bring this up now before I forget, but Twitch is allowing uploading of videos, actual videos, edited videos.
Yep, saw
That
that part too.
yes, that is very recent actually. So what do you
And
think of
also
this?
one other thing that you get with the benefits from that I took advantage of real quick is you get to get I believe it was like 20% off or something like that off games that you pre-order.
Oh,
So you
really?
get yeah. So I had already pre-ordered Pokemon Sun, and now there was like a special during that time too. So they give it to me like a $34 or something like that, as opposed to $39.
Oh, $5 off. That's really cool.
Yeah, but because of this, I canceled the order and I redid it again, and it brought me down to like $32. So I saved an extra couple bucks
Oh,
because
snap.
of Twitch Prime.
Dude, that's really cool.
So that's another cool incentive about it. You get games cheaper too.
Thinking about it real hard. This is a good incentive. I've been
Oh,
really. Oh,
and then if you're a student, on top of that, you get 50% off Amazon Prime. So I'm getting my Amazon Prime at 50% off. So I'm
well,
getting all these perks at a 50% off pretty much.
well, fuck you on that end, because I'm not a student. But I mean, that's really cool. It's making me think really hard about getting Amazon Prime.
Yeah, dude. I can probably talk to you later about getting an email here because I have siblings that don't use it, so we can use one of theirs and get it to you for 50% off.
Oh, sweet. I'll think about that. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Oh, sure, okay.
Okay. All right. So ukulele is gonna get box editions. Where did you pledge any money for it?
No,
Oh, well, you're not gonna box. But those
no.
people who did buy the digital version, you can upgrade for the physical version. You're gonna get an email, so check your emails, or you're not gonna get it.
Mm.
So you know. Now, okay, never mind. I already talked about this, so you know. All right, let's go do Pokemon Corner. All right, Eric,
Mm.
have you downloaded Keldeo and Hoopa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did? You already did?
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So for the month of October, Keldeo is now available for download, and you can get Hoopa by going to McDonald's or using the code 2016 Hoopa.
I use the code. I'm not going to McDonald's for a download.
Yeah, neither am I. And it comes on the Happy Meals, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But here you go. We gave you the code. You can use it. You can get both Pokemon. And I actually think they're going to redistribute other Pokemon as well.
It looks like it so far. Yeah,
Yes, that's pretty cool.
that is cool, especially because Pokemon Sun and Moon is right around the corner.
Remember where Celebi was not. But I miss Celebi. Remember where we missed
I
Celebi?
do. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm still pissed off about that, by the way. I was wanted Celebi. I don't even have Mew.
You don't. Geez, dude.
I didn't get either. I forgot both times, and every other Pokemon I already had.
Oh my gosh.
Well, whatever. What the fuck ever. New
Well,
Pokemon.
time to catch them all again here in Pokemon
Yeah,
Moon and Sun, anyway. So,
yeah. All right, Pokemon Generations episode 40 was out. How'd you watch this, by the way?
yes, I did actually. After you told me on the last podcast, I did.
Yeah, what do you think about them?
I think they're awesome, dude. I wish they would be longer. I figured they were going to be short like this, but they're pretty awesome. It's like they're supposedly the untold stories, right? That's basically what the gist of it
Quote
of them
unquote.
are.
Yeah.
Like for example, how like the police came in. Oh, I don't want to spoil them, I guess, but it's like they just tell like background stories while like if you're playing Pokemon Red or Blue,
Mm-hmm.
then it's telling you what's going on while Red is doing all this. There's other stuff going on in the background,
Okay.
and we see those little stories like that. I
All
thought that
right.
was cool.
Okay, quick question.
Mm.
Tell me, Is red the only character in there? It's like like
No.
gold, silver.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
really?
in there.
Okay,
Yes.
sweet. Because I would be pissed off if red was only there. He was the main
No,
character in
not only
everyone.
red. I saw red already, and I saw gold already, or gold
Oh,
or silver, whatever you want to call them. So
oh,
yeah, they're
okay.
that's what they're at right now. Is what these episodes. They've gone to red, and then now they're gold and silver. So I believe either they're going to do another gold and silver, or they're going to move on.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I'm happy about that. I don't want. Red pisses me off just because they're trying to give it the spotlight for everything. It
Yeah.
annoys me so much. I don't really care about red much.
You know what's funny though? They don't actually show like the faces of red or gold. They just basically like shadow their faces, and they don't speak. By the way,
Oh,
because they
wow,
never spoke in the game either.
makes sense. That's
So
kind of cool.
yeah, they don't speak. They don't show their faces. You could just it's them though,
Okay,
because
blue
they
is in
shadow
it,
their
right?
faces.
Blue is
Blue is in it. Yes, blue is in it, so to speak. Yes.
because I saw him in a
Uh,
trailer. I saw him in a screenshot. So
yeah, blue is in there in the sense of him being Gary. You know what I mean? So he's in there. In the I think that was second video. Yeah, I think it's in the second one that he's in where he battles the Elite Four.
okay, okay, well that's cool. Again, I'm waiting for all of them to come out so I can watch them all in a row.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do.
Yes, it'll be like watching Ruby. All right, so
Yeah.
in new Pokemon trailer, you get to see more shit, like always.
The one from today or the one from yesterday or
Today,
before?
wait, I didn't know there was one
Oh yeah.
yesterday.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was
Not
today.
yesterday. I meant to say this one. Yeah.
Okay, all right, so evolutions for the starters. With Dartrix, grass flying. He looks like an emo butler. Hey, you watched the trailer?
Yeah, I did.
So, what do you think about that observation?
About which one?
That Dartrix looks like an emo butler.
Dude, it just I expected something like that, to be honest with you. So there was remember there was fan art before. Did the fan art hit it? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Did did any
Well,
of the fan art actually get it right?
no, not in this case. Not for Dartrix at
Okay.
least. Not no
No.
for what I recall. But I mean,
Hmm.
you were choosing Litten, weren't you?
I'm sorry.
You were gonna choose Litten, weren't you?
Yes, I am. Yes. So he looks pretty cool. I mean, he looks like I expected him to look. So now my question is, what's the final evolution going to look like? You know?
Good question. By the way, we're talking about Toracat. I mean, he looks like a wildcat and or bigger,
He looks like a wildcat. Yeah.
or bigger
Yeah.
Litten. He has a bell of fire around its neck.
That's what I thought. Is like he didn't really change too much. You know, he just got like a bigger cat. It's just he just looks like a bigger cat. That's really it.
I hope it looks like a tiger when final evolution comes around.
Yeah, something, dude.
Yeah, that would be cool. We haven't had a tiger started in a while.
Right.
Or have we gotten? We do have a lion Pokemon, but we don't have that many of those.
No.
So yeah, that would be cool. I would love to have that. All right, so and then finally we have Brionne. Brionne. I don't know how to spell it. How to say it. The pop
Uh.
star Pokemon, and it's fucking adorable. God damn it.
Now, do you think that's going to change people's minds about it? Because you remember how it was at first when they.
No, people
What
still
was it?
hate it. I was reading a few comments. People still hate Pop Pop.
I haven't read any of the comments yet, but yeah, a lot of people. I guess people still hate it. That's kind of amazing to me.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of comments. I was around just to kind of check what's the outcry, what's the hated, what Pokemon are trash and what blah blah blah. Rihanna, people hate it, but I fucking love it. I like the evolution. And it's the Popstar Pokemon, so I can just imagine it's gonna evolve into Mermaid-like Pokemon,
Right.
and I'm gonna love it. I mean, what else can I say? What the fuck? It fits the fucking name. It's cute and it's happy all the time. It's celebrating everything. Super positive Pokemon. That's really it.
Right.
Yep. So Brianna, just water type, nothing else. From the
Mhm.
looks of it, it might
So
evolve
far.
into it might evolve into fairy type when it gets
I
to
would. Yeah, I can see that
yeah.
happening.
I can see
Absolutely.
final evolution be a fairy type, so we'll see. Oh man, this game is so close now. Just 1 month, man.
So excited.
Yeah, so am I. And then we have Festival Plaza. Lots of things. Lots of things. You can battle and trade. You can get rare shit from battle and trainer customization stuff. So you
Mhm.
can actually get like tints for your clothes.
Mhm.
You can change the colors of it and whatnot. And then there's bouncy castles to train Pokemon somehow. I don't fucking know.
Mhm.
Trainer avatars will also appear, and you have the ability to host missions to achieve certain unset goals as of now. They haven't really given us anything.
I was gonna say, I'm sure this all will all make more sense when we get closer to it.
Probably. And then there's
or we start
also,
playing it.
yeah, pretty much. So, how you liking all of these new things that they're revealing?
So I like it, but I'm trying to stay almost at the same time away from it, just because I want to have the least amount of spoilers possible. You know what I
Well,
mean?
doing this podcast is not helping you.
It's not helping me, but I'm trying my hardest, with not to look at everything because we don't really always go over every single little bit. You know what I mean?
No, we don't.
But
Well,
so we don't go into super full details, and that's how I'm keeping it on myself on purpose.
okay, well, I've been mostly vague. So, I mean, have you even seen the evolutions themselves?
I have seen the evolutions, and,
Oh,
and yes, I when I saw the trailer, I saw them.
okay, well, all right. Then we have Pokepelago. I mean, you can. I'll just say this: you can use your PC store Pokemon for something. That's really it. I mean, there's not a lot of details revealed, but you can even use it to help them raise EXP. So there's that.
Mhm,
And then Mega Evolution, it's back. Though there isn't much to it on competitively speaking.
mhm.
It's not gonna be available for competitive gaming because Mega Stones are banned.
That was quick.
I saw it's on the website. It's which speaking of on the Global Link website, it's available right now.
Mm,
Well, it's gonna be available right from the release, but you can see everything about the rules and all that stuff.
mhm,
It has like the Global Link website has a lot of stuff related to that, like the new online competitions, global missions, and more. Seriously, check the
mhm,
website. You can. It has a lot of stuff like clauses for single battles, double battles, the banning of Megastones, the banning of speaking of next Ash Greninja, which comes with a
mhm.
special demo coming out October 18th.
Oh, I forgot about the demo. Yes.
Yeah, October 18th. You're the one who told me about the demo.
I did tell you. I hyped you up for it too. Put a hype on it or the
Yeah,
comment. I think. Yes,
yeah,
I remember.
yeah. It comes with a special Ash Greninja. You can transfer it to the
Mhm.
main game, but I guess I said you can't use it on BGC.
Mm.
So yeah, you're not gonna be able to use it. It's a special Pokemon which you can only use in your game.
Mhm.
So no legality and whatnot. But yeah. So I want to say that's it. I was actually gonna put a rumor in here. Do you wanna
Uh.
know? Do you wanna know what the rumor is?
The NX possibly being revealed here in a few more weeks.
Oh wait, what? How do you know about that?
I got people.
So they actually check it out.
No, my uncle works at Nintendo, and he told me.
That
Do
sounds
people
like
still use that rumor or that joke? Is that still relevant?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know, dude.
As your uncle at Nintendo.
I'll ask my uncle. Do people still use this joke? No, yeah, that's what I heard. I read it on the interwebs that supposedly the rumor is they might be introduced here anytime soon.
I mean, I know. Well, personally, this is my own thing. I know it's coming out for it. I know it's coming this October. The unveiling, and
Uh huh.
whatnot. I believe it that it's true that it's coming this month. I don't know about the specific date. When is October 21st anyway?
Uh, it lands on a Friday.
On a Friday. Okay, that's believable.
Hmm.
It's not a weekend, which is not a time to usually unleash news.
Don't they do them usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays though?
I'm
That's when
not
I've seen it.
sure. I believe the only time they ever did a weekend direct was on a Saturday, and it was when they revealed Ryu and Roy from in Super Smash Brothers right before E3.
Hmm.
That was last year
Hmm.
though.
All right.
So yeah, and I guess that's really it. Now we go on to the releases. There's actually a few releases, but I'm done with talking about all of those tiny games that people are not even gonna buy more than likely.
Right.
I just it just gets me more work. I'm lazy. Fucking sue me. I already write down everything.
No, seriously.
Yeah, looking for news is harder than I would think. One would think it is, especially writing down stuff about them. But hey, Paper Mario Color Splash for the Wii U. It's coming out this Friday, and it's fifty
Oh,
nine
I
ninety
hope I
nine.
get it on time.
You'll get it on time. I mean, what does it matter? Everyone already got it, and they're spoiling everything left and right.
Really? That's a
Yeah,
good thing I haven't seen them.
because people got it earlier. Remember?
Yeah, but I'm avoiding the spoilers again, so I haven't seen any of those either.
Well, I haven't seen anything either, but I figure it would happen at some point.
Right.
And the reviews are out tomorrow,
Oh, okay.
so look out for that. So maybe you don't have to get it if you see the reviews being crap. But just remember, a lot of people don't like the sticker star motive. So if
I I didn't like it, dude. So that's why I'm just giving it another chance and opportunity. But I didn't like it either.
yeah, but I mean, a lot of people are really down on it from the get go. So they're just gonna think, hey, this sticker star too. So why should I
Yeah,
care?
you convinced me because that's what my thought process was on it too. And then you said that I was like, okay, you're right. I should give it a shot. So
So
that's
yeah,
what I'm doing.
I
I'm
mean,
giving it a shot.
yeah, it's kind of unfair, especially because it seems to be a really funny, really charming, really visually appealing game, and the
Uh,
music is amazing and all that. So if anyone wants to give it a shot, check out more trailers. Just don't check the one from the US website, which has a horrible narrator. Oh god, it's an awful narrator. Don't even watch it. It's gonna make you not want to buy it. But I guess that's it for news. And I guess we will be right back because we are going on a little break. But after that, we're gonna
We'll
go back with it.
see you in a bit.
Wait, no, hold on. We're gonna go
Oh
back.
no.
We're gonna go back to the topic. We haven't even told what
Uh,
the topic is. Do you know what the topic is?
GameCube.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the GameCube and our favorite three because we couldn't think of any more games.
No, no, no. So wait, that's how the intro was, right? Like GameCube. Did I do it right?
I don't
You
even
remember
think
that?
it said GameCube. I do.
Yeah, it did.
I play my GameCube if it didn't.
No, it said it in the commercials. Like when there was a trailer and
Oh
they
yes,
play
you're
the
right.
trailer and then yeah, you remember that now?
Yes, I can
That
remember.
was a long time ago.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll be right back.
See you in the whip.
See you in a
Perfect
wit.
timing because there's a motorcycle right here next to me.
See you in a wit.
See you in the whip. Did I say wit? No, I said bit.
You said wit. Well, I'll show you.
Just edit it out if I said wit.
All right. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. Eric, we're back.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're back.
Okay, Eric. GameCube.
Ah,
Wasn't the
yes.
GameCube amazing?
Yes, it was awesome. I loved it. I love making the little jingle change every time I turned it on for some reason. And I like making a little thing spin into the mode to where you can access all your save files and data.
All right. So the GameCube. It turned, I believe, 15 years old. Just
Jeez,
last
already,
month.
huh?
Yeah, last month. It turned
God.
15 years. It came out in 2001. And there's a lot of cool games that came out with it. We'll talk about it, but the GameCube itself is an interesting system. It's probably one of the smallest systems I ever seen. Really, it's so
Mm-hmm.
tiny, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at the Super Nintendo, like the Sega Genesis, NES, SNES, 64.
Mm-hmm.
Like the GameCube is so compact. It looks
Mm-hmm.
it looks really cool. Though I will never understand what the hell the handle is for.
It's to carry it around, man. In case you ever wanted to take it into a friend's house or something,
Well, I
which
mean,
I
you want
never
to carry it
used.
around to get ready to be beat up.
Whenever, the only time the handle was really used in my house was when I would piss off my mom and she would take it away from me.
She will grab the
That's
handle.
Yeah, that's the only time that my that handle was ever used. It was easier for moms to carry for when you got grounded.
Well, that's what you get for getting grounded.
Yeah, that's what I get. You're right.
You should remove. You should always cut off the handle.
I know.
All right, so we're gonna say I really can't say much. I mean, the GameCube was a bit of a sad, good thing as well. It
Mm-hmm.
lost to it lost to PS2 hard,
Mm-hmm.
even though it
Mm-hmm.
had a lot of
Horribly.
yeah, it had a lot of great exclusives. I don't know if it's I'm not sure if it sold better than the Xbox. I'm not actually sure, but I think it really didn't. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure. I'm not sure it did because of a few reasons. I mean, I figured the reason why the PS2 and Xbox sold better was because one, both of them had a DVD player,
Mm-hmm.
which the GameCube didn't. You could listen to
Mm-mm.
music on both of them, which was another great addition, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's really it. Oh yeah, and the Xbox had online. Even PS2 had some sort of online capabilities.
Very limited online, but it had it. It was there.
It had it. Even GameCube had it, but for Fantasy Star Online 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
However, it was very limited as well. Not many
Super
games,
limited.
yeah, not many games had it.
Right.
But I mean, though the GameCube had the ability to connect via LAN, I believe,
Yep. Exactly.
and you could play Mario Kart Double Dash with 16 people with using 4 GameCubes and 4 TVs in the most
Mm-hmm.
convoluted system ever. But yeah, it was really convoluted just to play that game like that.
Mm-hmm.
You would usually sit at your local anime convention, unless you
Yeah,
didn't go
some
to
of
the.
my the comic book places here would do it too. Even a few years after the GameCube
Oh
really died
really?
out. Yeah, they still do it every once in a while to play Melee, of course.
Oh well, I mean Melee is another thing. It's just a Smash.
Yeah,
That's a completely
exactly.
different thing. I mean, you're not really talking about the system and its cool additions and whatnot. Let's
What
talk
was the
about.
other cool addition that it had? It had the bottom thing for the Game Boy Advance
Oh yeah,
games,
the
didn't
Game
it?
Boy player. Oh
Remember that?
fuck, the Game Boy
Yeah,
player. Yeah, that shit was that was amazing. By which I mean I forgot to
yeah.
buy it to test it out
I
when
never
I said
got
I
it
was.
either. I never got it, but I do remember it. Yeah.
And they had it on my local game shop and I didn't buy it.
Yep. Same here.
Uh, a bit sad about that, but what are we gonna
Mm-hmm.
do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good luck finding one of those complete. They're region free though.
eBay,
Yeah, they're a little expensive though.
but get ready to spend a pretty penny for it
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna get it for $40 and I didn't get it. I'm sad about that.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but they're region free, so you can grab any of them. Just remember,
Mm-hmm.
you need the mini DVDs. I believe so. That right?
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
GameCube discs were mini DVDs.
Yep.
No idea why, but they were that.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, you need the mini DVD to use the Game Boy player. So don't forget. In any case, let's talk about the most important aspect of the GameCube.
The control.
The controller was nice, man.
Yeah, it was. It was the nicest one.
Yeah, even now I still love it. I
Yeah,
mean,
me too.
try to go back to the 64 controller and tell me it's good.
The boomerang.
Yeah, have you ever gone back to it recently? Have you gone back
No,
recently?
never, dude.
No, I
No.
tried playing Smash Brothers with the 64
It's a
controller, and
clusterfuck, dude.
yeah, no, I fucking couldn't. No, the controller is awful. I can't believe I
Mhm.
used to be
Now
able
that you,
to play it as a kid.
yeah, now that you've dealt with all these other controllers, it's so that you're looking at it like, what the hell was this?
I mean, I can still play well with the GameCube controller. It plays super well. It's nice. I love it. But you go back to the 64, it's awful.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. I
Mm-hmm.
can't deal with it. I can't. I still can't believe that I was able to play with it. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
when I hit the shit on the 64, we're here to praise the GameCube. So now the other important thing that was important for the GameCube was, of course, the games.
Mm-hmm.
So Eric, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what's your first game and
I'll go first then. So my first game that the first thing, and it sounds silly probably for me to say this, but the first game that I just thought of as soon as you mentioned GameCube was Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
So
Okay.
yeah, for the U.S. Animal Crossing, this was the first system that received Animal Crossing. It was originally supposed to be on the 64, and it did come out for the 64 in Japan. But in the U.S., Animal Crossing, um, very first game came out on the GameCube. So I don't know if I ever told the story on how this game like came to be for me, but if you recall back in the day, there were video game rental places like Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, even local grocery stores used to sell them or rent them.
Uh huh.
So I remember before I even decided to buy it, I said, "Well, I don't know about this game. I want to rent it first and see if it appeals to me at all. And if it does, great, I'll buy it. If not, then I'm just going to return it." dude, I got so addicted to that fucking game. It was ridiculous. And then back then again, it was when I was younger, so that's when I was still living with my sisters, and my sisters got super addicted to this game too. So we were all three of us, were able to build our own little house there and just go around and collect fruit and blah blah blah. And when somebody would get this, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, where did you get this?" So it was awesome, dude. I freaking loved it. That was one of my favorite games to play along. And then with because if you recall, the GameCube also had the built-in clock in it,
Uh-huh.
so the internal clock, so the seasons would change along with the game as well. So
Uh-huh.
it was great when it would start snowing or fall and all that good stuff, man. It was great. I love that game.
Okay. Well, Animal Crossing hasn't really changed much since its
Mm-mm.
beginnings and whatnot. But I never played that version, by the way. Gotta put that out. I have seen the version of it, but it's a little expensive, so I haven't picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll take over and I'll put my game, huh? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with the obvious because I'll be honest, I didn't play quite as many GameCube games as I would have liked, but I played a
Mm-hmm.
lot. I still played a lot. But of
Yeah.
course, one of them was Wind Waker. I mean, let's start a
Of
bit. I'm gonna
course.
start a bit obvious here, but Wind Waker. I mean, that art style still holds up, I believe,
Yeah.
and the unit plays really well. It definitely plays better than Ocarina of Time. I mean, it looks. I mean, yeah, it looks good. I love exploring in that game, finding islands and all that stuff. It's always
Right.
fun to. I mean, it wasn't really super fun to change the wind directions with the for so the King of Red Lions was able to go
Uh-huh.
somewhere. It was kind of annoying. But I mean, it was an enjoyable game. It was an easy game as well. It wasn't really difficult in terms of Zelda
Uh-huh.
titles. If you want a difficult, even difficult-ish, you could play the Wind Waker, the HD version on Wii U. But honestly, all it did was not give you hard. It was hard at the beginning, but then it got super easy.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that game. I love the characters as well. I think Medley is one of my favorite characters there. Medley and Makar, I believe his name is,
Yeah.
which is the Korok. Yeah, not Kiri, Korok. Those little guys with the leaves, and then you take them everywhere, and you have to live in so they can stay in the temple forever, never to leave. And then you like Ganondorf in this one. He was really cool.
Uh-huh.
He was this kind of lost soul, like kind of looking back to the past, how looking back to how Hyrule was, like wanting to feel the wind of Hyrule and whatnot. I still remember how you beat him. Oh man, that shit was really
Right.
cool. Yeah, do you recall
Right.
that? Oh man. Okay, well, I love that game. If you ever give it a shot, you can just do it on the HD version. It's really fun game. Really easy for. I want to say it's really easy
Yeah,
for.
because like I did it when it came out in first day. And that's one of my first day pickups. So I pre-ordered it. I got it as soon as it came out. But yeah, dude, everything you said about it, I completely agree 100%. That was a good game.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to your second game. Go for it. Shoot.
So based because one of them was for me that one, so I'm gonna go ahead so just to change it up, I'm gonna go ahead and substitute one of my other games here. And so yeah, my second pick was gonna be Wind Waker, but I'm gonna go ahead and choose a different one instead.
Okay, go for it.
So one of the off the wall ones for you here was Capcom versus SNK2 EO. Did you ever hear
Oh,
about that one by any chance?
yes, I played a bit of it.
So that game, for some reason, I just got super addicted to it, dude. And then the cool thing about it as well was that when this game came out, I bought it first day. I don't know why I was so into this game, but I bought it. And then locally to me as well, there's a movie theater, and they had so happened to get this not the same one. It was just Capcom versus SNK, but same controls and everything, right? So I was able to go ahead and actually be very good at it at the one that they had at our local mall.
Hmm.
But I just remember this game because I remember unlocking towards the end, not to give away spoilers, but the game's so damn old that this shouldn't matter anymore. I can't remember his name, but Akuma's in it, right? But it just took so long to unlock Shin Akuma. And then there was a different one from SNK. I think his name was Regal, if I'm not mistaken. And he's got a Shin version of him as well, so Shin Regal.
I'm gonna be honest with
But
you. I'm gonna be
uh
honest
huh,
with you. I have no idea who a lot of people from. SNK titles, Kino Fighters.
Neither do
Meanwhile,
I, dude. But because of this game, I learned of a lot of characters from the SNK series. But yeah, dude, this was an awesome game. I love this game, and this is one of those games that I did play. Well, unfortunately, I played a lot of this game by myself because my younger siblings weren't into the fighting games like I was.
mhm.
But nevertheless, I still played the crap out of this game, dude. It was one of those games that I would get home from school, kick back on the couch, and just start playing like a few matches, and then when I'm done, I just turn it off. But yeah, dude. And then I learned about the other characters because obviously, back then magazines were pretty popular. So when I read about Shin Akuma and Shin Regal, I picked up the controller again and tried to unlock him, and it was awesome, dude. That's one of my other favorite games.
One of the worst things to do is to play fighting games on your own.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So when I heard about it, about the arcade
Mhm.
having it, then it was cool because I already had learned so many tricks and moves and blah 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 from the console version. So I was able to go ahead and play with people over there.
Dude, we should totally play Kino Fighters 14.
Dude, I'm down.
Yeah, I probably get a copy. What do you play more, Street Fighter or Kino Fighters?
A Street Fighter for sure.
Okay, well, I don't know if you'll ever get Street Fighter, so we should talk about that.
Street. Yeah, we should.
Yeah. All right. So, but let's move on to next more games.
Mm-hmm.
Next. All right. So
Next.
yeah, I'm gonna go with another one, and that game will be Tales of Symphonia. Don't. Yeah.
You took my other one.
Well, too fucking bad because this is a game that really meant a lot for me. It
Hell
really.
yeah! This was one of the freaking badass games, dude. I'll let you go first. Go ahead, and then I'll throw my 2 cents about it.
Okay. So Tales of Symphonia, it's an RPG. It plays a bit. It has a lot of fighting game style gameplay, but fighting game in terms of Smash Brothers because you attack using directions rather than actual inputs. You know, Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really
Mm-hmm.
easy to pick up, but it can be difficult as well. It's an RPG
Mm-hmm.
about this guy called Lloyd Irving who is on a journey to restore the world by taking this girl named Colette, you know, to get
Mm-hmm.
purified and whatnot. And then this whole plot it gets unlocked, and you have to save the world and something beyond it. I'm not gonna spoil it because it's an RPG. RPGs are all about story, but the combat is really
All right.
cool. And then we have the fact that you can play with two or more people. It was amazing. I played the whole game with my cousin.
I played the whole game with one of my best friends when I got this one. Yes, because
Yes.
he even got into it, and he would come over, and we both played this game. Yes.
Yeah, though I'm gonna say now that the game is not perfect.
No.
It is
Now that
no, it's not. Again, the fighting things is very janky, and if you play the second player, it's very likely you'll die because it's
Mm-hmm.
difficult to center yourself, and you fall off the screen if you don't even have a you don't have your own screen. You have to play on the first player screen. My
Right.
cousin managed, and I appreciate him for it. He used Kratos, and he used fuck, I forgot his name. The guy who replaced Kratos,
Oh,
the chosen from the other place.
yeah.
Sa-
The redhead guy, right?
yeah, says.
Yeah,
It starts
I
with a
can't remember his name.
It starts with a C.
I don't remember his name.
I was about to say sad. I'm so used to watching Canadian stuff. Yes, that's what it said. Well, for all you Europeans. But yeah. Celos!
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's it.
Celos. Yeah, he played
Yep.
with Celos. And, I mean, you got so many new cool abilities, and depending how you use them, you will unlock different ones, variations of it, stronger ones, or you could combine them in kind of union attacks, I suppose they're called. I forget the name.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep, you're right.
yeah, it was just overall fun to play it. So okay, so give me your 2 cents, Eric.
Yeah, dude, you nailed a lot of the stuff, but that's what I was going to mention too. Is how I remember. Then at that time, that's when I just. This is what I remember: sitting down in my apartment with my buddy, and then we just grab a few not code red, Game Fuel, Mountain Dew Game Fuel drinks, and we would drink those and have some pizza and just start playing the game. And like you said, he bared with me a lot because now that you think about how the screen works with 2 players, it was really janky. But he bared with me a lot on that one. It was a ton of fun, man, and I really love doing that. And it was one of my first RPGs that I got into, and then I did end up playing Tales of Symphonia too. I don't know if you ever got to it,
Dawn
but
of the New World.
yep,
Yeah.
I ended up playing that one too because it was a continuation, literal continuation from Tales of Symphonia 1. After that, I even started watching a little bit of the anime because they do have an anime show for Tales of Symphonia 1.
That was okay.
Yeah, it was okay, but because I was so into Tales of Symphonia, then I played it. And that really opened up the gateway for me for a few other Tales of Symphonia, not Tales of Symphonia, Tales of games. Not many that I've been playing, but I have played an extra few Tales games here and there. But yeah, my that's gonna be my favorite Tales game of all time, just because that was my first one. But dude, I love that game. That game was so much fun.
Yeah, and what else can I really say about that game?
What's that?
What else can I really say about that game that hasn't really already been said?
All right,
I mean, it's up there in favorite titles.
mine too. Was that like one of the first games on the GameCube that had like a lot of narrative, like actual voice narration plus anime CGI sequences?
I'm not sure because I do
Do you
recall.
remember those parts?
Well, there were very few. I think it was only at the beginning and at the end.
No, there was a few in between too.
I don't think I remember, huh? That must just be
I,
me.
I remember I remember a few little ones in between. Not a lot of them, right? But there was a few of them in between
I
too.
mean, there was also Baden Kaitos for the
Oh, that's
GameCube
right. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
something Ocean. What the fuck is it
yeah.
called?
I don't remember that one.
Fuck. I forget. There were a few RPGs on the GameCube. They were there.
Hmm.
Yeah, this game's fun. You can just grab it on the PS3.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I thought I was on sale not too long ago too. By the way.
Yeah, and it comes with Dawn of the New World.
Yep. Hmm.
So yeah, that game's fun as well. I played it on my own. I had fun with
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so just remember, you have to do specific things to unlock the true ending. So telling you this now, look it up when you're there.
I looked it up.
I
Yep.
looked I looked it up as well, and I was able to finish it with a perfect ending.
Me too.
It was a nice ending. I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. So I guess do you want to move on to your second one, or do you just want to take as your second one as well?
That would be my other one, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go with my final one, right? So
Okay.
I've so in the next one is I don't know if if you would consider this, but I mean it literally was out on the GameCube only. So the next one was the Legend of Zelda: The Collector's Edition. Do you remember that
Oh,
one?
the one that comes with the Master Quest and
Yes,
all of
sir.
that. Okay.
Yes, sir. So Master Quest, obviously this was hot off of 64 getting Ocarina of Time, and everybody was super happy about it. So when I heard there was a new Ocarina game coming out, pretty much with harder dungeons, dude, I was all over that. So that was one of the first ones that I got. To be honest with you, I remember nothing about the dungeons. I don't remember what changed in the layout, but I do remember I spent a lot more time on it, especially when I got to the Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple was a fucking bitch, dude. I hated the Spirit Temple for that game, but I just remember spending hours upon hours upon hours on it. But dude, that would be my favorite, one of my last favorite ones. But I'll just throw in another quick little one, just because that one really there's not much to talk about on that one. But Resident Evil 4, that was another good one that I liked.
Okay. Well, I mean, let me finish up with my last one, I suppose.
Sure.
All right. So it's my last one, and I chose the weirdest one to put it
Mm-hmm.
here, which is Harvest Moon, actually.
Oh, I forgot, dude. I wanted Harvest Moon for the 64 and for the GameCube so bad, but I never
Okay.
got to it.
Okay. I will add this. This is complete non sequitur, but the 64 one looks so much better than any subsequent ones. That's something about chibi art style that just it's just amazing.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. I love that game. I played it a few times.
I never played it, dude. I always wanted to play it. Maybe I should play one of these days, but I never got to it.
It's
That's
a,
one of the games that I always wanted to play.
the original versions are really charming. I'll tell you that much.
Uh huh.
All right, so Harvest Moon. It's called Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. But
Yes. Uh
but I have Harvest Moon: Another Wonderful Life, which is the game which I mistakenly confused with A Wonderful Life.
huh.
And this is the game where you control the female character.
Hmm.
So you're this little girl. You're this girl who's trying to get through the farm after your father dies and you're given a farm. I have it right
Right.
here. Yeah, I have it right here with me. And oh man, I love this game. Uh, what can I say about it? It's a farming simulator, basically.
Hmm.
Like that game, which I will not mention. No, I will not utter its.
Sorry.
I will not utter its name. I'll not even cough it. But I mean, you plant crops, you get animals, you buy it obviously. You get your
Hmm.
seed maker. You'll never be able to have enough money, by the way. and you meet other people. You get character developments from everyone. Time passes.
All right.
People die and shit as time passes. Then you get married. You gotta choose one of the bachelors and get married, and then you get a kid. And depending who
Mm.
you're best friends with, that kid grows up to be like them. And
Mm.
I believe this is the only Harvest Moon game in which you can die.
Oh wow.
You can actually die. The game has a game over after everything's done. Oh, and
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
if you don't get married by the end of the first year, you game over. By the way,
Damn, that's crazy.
this game's on a time limit, so it's a little sucky in that aspect, but it was really fun
Yeah.
to go through it. So if you want to give it a shot, there's a lot of Harvest Moon games, but you want to pick this
Mm.
one up, maybe you can see why I enjoyed it. I mean, even now as I'm talking about it, I have no idea why this was my favorite because I played a few of them.
Mm.
For some reason, I keep going back to this one. Well, maybe it's one of those things that you can't really explain.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. And like I said earlier, that was one of the games that I've always wanted to play. I always just remember seeing them in magazines, and I'm just like, oh, I really want to play this game, and I never got to it. I don't know why.
Well, give it a shot. There's a few on the DS, and there's story systems nowadays.
Yep.
Give it a shot, and give it a shot. But that's
Hmm.
really all we can talk about because we're running out of time super hard.
And then one last thing I wanted to mention. You remember I was telling you this was something that me and him were talking about, but I remember getting a demo game, and you're like, demo game? But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
dude,
yeah, yeah.
I played the shit out of that demo game. I don't know how many demo games the GameCube actually had, but this one did have that Sonic. I forgot which Sonic Adventure it was, but Sonic Adventure. It had that game with the kid with the chicken head. I forgot what it's called. And what was it? Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell
Billy
was the other one.
Hatcher?
Yeah, Billy Hatcher. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, Splinter Cell, and I think there was fourth game was Beautiful Joe. So,
Okay.
dude, I don't know why, but I played the crap out of that demo. Like, maybe it's just because there's little short runs on all of them, but I played them so many times, dude.
Yeah. Okay, well, and then let's not forget the other games that were here. I mean, we had the original Twilight Princess, the superior
Mm-hmm.
version.
This,
Well, not
there
like
was obviously Super Smash Brothers Melee, which everybody still, loves, and a lot of people still like that game a lot.
yeah. And then we have, as you said, Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe was really
Beautiful Joe, yeah.
it was a cool game. I'm not gonna say it was amazing, but it was a cool game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a fun game. What other games can we really come up with? Uh, I mean, hey, remember Project Number Three?
I do.
Oh, you actually
Jesus.
played that?
No, I didn't play, but I remember it.
Okay, then we have Killer 7.
Oh, Killer 7.
Yeah, of course, Resident Evil 4, as you mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, actually looked better on the GameCube, funny enough.
Yeah, go figure.
We get on the Wii version, by the way. That is the superior version.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let anyone tell you. I don't care if it's easier if you use the Wii remote and nunchuck. It feels
It's native,
It's
okay? It's
cool.
native.
It's cool. Shut up. It's cool. Shut up, though. But yeah, there's a few more games that we're forgetting to mention. Obviously, there's a lot of games. I mean, there's Super Mario Sunshine. I'm not a
Oh, forgot his. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, even I'm not a big fan of that one. Funny enough,
Mm.
the game is jank. The game is janky. Oh god, it feels so weird that game. Fuck the blue coins, by the way. But yeah, that game's still fun though.
Mm-hmm.
And mostly because of the aesthetic of the visual design of the game, the
Right.
islands. But I guess we should stop here. If you want to play GameCube games, play GameCube games. Just remember, you gotta have monies, especially if you want to get Fire Emblem
Well, it's like
on
$100
the
or something like
GameCube.
that.
Yeah, on the GameCube, it's expensive as fuck.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I had to sell my copy when I was out of money.
I remember you told me that too.
Yeah, I got $80 though.
There you go.
That was nice. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if you want that game, you better get it before it shoots up in price again, because it's going to shoot up in price again.
Oh yeah, it will.
Oh man, they're gonna get started on like Eternal Darkness or Resident Evil, the remakes.
Eternal Darkness. I forgot about that game too.
Yeah, there's the remakes of Resident Evil.
Yep.
And I'll say again, instead of bad, I'm just gonna say janky. The janky ass Resident Evil Zero. There's a lot of cool games, and you can
Mm-hmm.
look it up. They're easy enough to find. There's a lot of good GameCube games, way more than you can count.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's really it on the topic, and I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, you got anything else to add, Eric?
No, that's pretty much it, dude. I like the GameCube, but
So do I.
I liked it.
Yeah. All right, Eric. So What are you looking forward this next week?
Hopefully, I get Paper Mario. That's what I'm looking forward to right now. So Paper Mario is one of the games that I'm looking forward to coming in. Hopefully soon.
To be fair, you're not gonna finish it.
No, oh no, 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 no. But I'll be able to at least get some gameplay going into it.
I'm sure you'll get some time in.
Yeah, a little bit of time in there.
Anything else?
No, that's it so far for me. And probably play a little bit more of the Gun Vault or whatever the fuck it's called.
Okay. Well, I guess on my end, I swear to God, I'm finishing Takimura sessions tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be playing a Sure Striker Gumball as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa, weird noises. But yeah, so Eric's probably hasn't told you anything, but we having a weird about recording issue right now, to say the least. So yeah, let's just say that it was supposed to be a fast podcast, but as you can see, it wasn't fast at all. But
It worked out.
okay, yeah, all right. So you know, you know us. You can find us on Twitter. You can find me at Monado Johns, MONADOJOHNS. Just remember to put the at the beginning. Just like, not like I did. I forgot to put the at the beginning. What about you? Where can we find you?
And then you can find me at Ericyo Ninbits, ERICYO NINBITS. And I still haven't gotten any messages, you jerks.
And, well, I guess that's it. We did it. This podcast number 30, and it's done.
Yes, it is.
30 down. To go. Man, we're gonna
X amount to go.
Yeah, we're not gonna have any idea what podcast number 1 year one.
We're gonna run out soon.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get at the 1 year podcast soon enough. I mean, I don't know when that will be though.
It'll happen.
Yeah, because we've been missing a lot of weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, other than that bullcrap aside, this podcast was a good podcast. So I will take that on. I will take my own word for that, and we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you next time, guys.